change the way he thinks, I've given up. You have to believe in yourself first to like have other people believe in you. Am I watching? Are we seeing this VOD or no? Is it just another
No,
Zach
this is
game
one
with a
today.
Warwick top?
Yep, it's just
Okay.
similar thing.
Oh. Okay, you probably just underestimated Filius's movement speed, right?
Underestimate? Are you
Yeah, because
saying I can hit him?
no, you underestimated Filius's movement speed. You thought that you could eat him.
Underestimate. Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Like
Yeah,
the spinning thing. It seems like he's really far up, but then he just dances out like
yeah, that is what
400
happened.
movement speed. Because I think, oh no, shit. Okay, I think we talked about this before. What do you think? Where do you think you could position better?
From which part?
Right here. After this.
I mean, I could go behind that wall, but
So this is a problem that I've faced for a long time. That like I realized it's like because you value not showing so much, you run into the problem of being split from your team, right? Like you're
okay. You're
physically
not saying I run through river, are you? Like that direction?
no, I'm saying you run through bush. You should go to the place closest to your teammates while not being seen if possible. But
Oh, right after they walk to where I wouldn't be in vision anymore. Is that what you're
yeah,
saying? Oh,
yeah.
gotcha. Yeah.
Because what is Rengar doing right now, right? He's in the bush. But look at Rengar's position relative to his teammates and look at your position relative to your teammates.
Yeah.
It's a 3v3. You're not trying to quote unquote gank these guys. Do you know what I mean? You're
Mhm.
trying to fight these guys. So you showing doesn't matter, but obviously it would be nice if you tucked into that bush, right? And they didn't know.
Yeah.
But it's not the main priority. The main priority is being close relative to your teammates. Like physically. You should be like within spell distance, basically, of each other. If there was a circle of like Jin's auto attack, Sona's W, and your E, you need to be in the same range, right? I'm talking about from like a fight perspective, right? Not ganking. Because you're not
Yeah.
ganking anymore, you're fighting. Because this could have been really free. I mean, you're level 4 and you're way stronger than Rengar in a 3v3. I mean, maybe it's not free because Sona's no mana, but you are much stronger than Rengar right now in a 3v3.
I think the issue stems from I wasn't thinking that Rengar would do a repeat fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought it would just leave. I think that's where the difference is here. I didn't recognize that he could be looking to do that through the brushes again.
Yeah, yeah. Look at look at the way Jin plays. He's so disrespectful. He's like,
Yeah.
he's walking away. I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna hit this guy. What do you think Rengar's thinking? Right? He's like, wait, this guy is
How
this
dare you?
ass. Yeah, this asshole. He's walking up straight away. He's not even respecting me, my presence. I guess that's where the skill of like reading body language comes in as well. If Jin starts playing crazy pussy after the gank, um, attempted gank, well, we'll ignore that. The attempted gank, then maybe Rengar's behavior will be different, right?
Yeah.
I'm 50-50 on this because you already have like Prio basically from mid. On the, I assume you're ganking because you're forcing the grubs 100% on.
The priority for grubs, yeah, that
Yeah.
was what I was thinking.
Yeah. Okay, Rengar dies. I mean, Yorick dies. That's fine. Not a really good gank. Nice. Nice. That was good. Good base. Nice. Someone please kill him, by the way. What? Wait, what? Why did
That
Irelia
could
just
not
like
have
kill him?
grown worse. Yeah.
Okay, I get why Irelia de-aggro is bot. Hello? Yeah. I don't think this is a bad play. I feel like it's just execution, right? Like, obviously, on your part, you should hit the E.
Yeah.
On Aurelia's part, she should just ult, I don't know, and then after she doesn't ult, she should just not ult, and then QQ on the creep, and then just kill her, because she's dying. And then maybe you can E... No, you actually get run down by Yorick. I mean, Warwick, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I think maybe the E changes everything, but also Aurelia can play it better. I think it's a good play though. Like, what you have? Okay, sorry, I missed some context. I thought Yorick had massive shove, but he does not. He's just walking with you. Okay, you should probably ping him to go top if you can here, Nick.
Yeah.
Like what?
I only did this because like he was at Raptors, so I'm like,
Yeah,
might as
yeah.
well.
I was assuming he has massive push, so he's got nothing to do. But yeah, you
Mhm.
should ping him top. He doesn't have the shove like that. Also, top tower's free. He's got 6 grubs, man. Just kill the top tower. Like, why doesn't he want to kill top tower? Why does he want to counter jungle your camps? You just stops that just stops snowballing the game like one wave earlier than it should be, right? Because he should just win 1v1 so hard right now. I guess not. He gets solo bullet on the tower, but just push the wave, ignore him. Okay, whatever. Alright. So I think everyone's running into this problem, including myself recently. So you're trading off your bot, right? You make 2 top plays top. You show top on the clear the wave.
Yep.
You do the herald. So that's 2 timers, and now you're doing the blue. Like essentially it's like 3 timers, right? Which is fine, but you're trading off your team. But then when you're strong enough and you have free time, Nick, we need to start
I should be
breaking.
going mid, right?
You need to start breaking open the game. Yeah, not. I wouldn't say mid particularly, but I would say go with your team. But I
Well,
think you're.
that's what I meant by that, like, because they're all pushed up on tier 2. I go
Yeah,
there instead of catching a bot wave.
yeah, exactly. Unless you have a Fura something dealing like threatening the bot tier 2.
Yeah.
But it was like I think this is the same review with Even where you're not breaking open the game on this sequence. I'm not saying that you shouldn't greed. I think greeding here is perfectly fine. But then after you greed, you need to know exactly how you're gonna use your move, because you just traded off your team for the last or the bottom half of the map for the last minute and a half, right? Essentially.
Yeah.
Like, we need to work on this bot tower. So this is what I mean. Like, after this, Irelia's spacing and she goes bot. You need to be in sync with the next wave with their own bot. It's like, we need to be breaking towers and then moving between the lanes, right? And right now, you're playing to top side, but it's an island. No one's top side. I know you're just doing the scuttle, but like, your physical body is top side. So that's like the problem. You see how Aurelia gets collapsed on?
Yep.
Just a flash. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is just experience, but when you're versing the spinny guy, you need to let him spin and then look for the E. I think he'll dodge it 9 times out of 10, unless you're confident, right?
So
It's
that's when he has red. Is that
red,
how that works? Okay.
Red, and he activates his spinny thing. You can only do it once every 10 seconds, so... Yeah, you never... I mean, you could, but if you're confident, but like, you got Nami W plus spinny thing. He's like 450 right now, you know?
Yeah.
I think that is literally the difference between you. If you hit that,
missing that E felt so bad.
yeah, and if you hit that, it's like game winning because he can't spin on you. You got aftershock and ulti, right? You won't even have to a chance to like melee 5,000 shuriken auto attack you. I mean, these two points are probably the two biggest struggle points right now. Like, we should have broken an open bot with Aurelia and then the shurikens hanging around the shurikens. Oh, this is good. Oh my god. The Jhin actually ran in. Okay.
Should I cook with the Herald here?
Yeah, you should, but Jhin just jumps in it. Oh, not right now, no.
Not yet. Okay.
From your experience, what do you think is the solution, or like how to like play this next time?
The reason I mentioned the Herald is like I know I need to get to the Aphelios, or at least make him come into us. But if we go, like if I'm hopping over the wall, Jin's so far back, plus Sona, that, like we can't really do anything.
Like, I mean, if this is, I don't know how to say this because I'm asking you to be better than I'd say most challenger players who don't even coordinate properly, right? They like rely on other skills, but this is a game-winning moment, right? If you can win a fight plus get Baron, basically. Like, I think it's really important that you understand the scenario, even though, as I said, this is quite high level. The idea is yes, you can't Ian, right? Exactly what you said, because you don't have follow-up. But you have to be able to influence how your teammates play this. You have to be clear on what the intent is, right? So the intent is to turn, but you can't tell your team that because they'll be retards and just they'll just start running at the opponent if you start pinging the opponent, right? They need to come to you. So like it's like reverse psychology. You need to ping the Baron and
And
make
Baron,
people
yeah.
believe that you're finishing the Baron. Like, because this Yorick is like he does the worst play possible and ruins like the sequence, right? Because he sees his thing dying and he's like, oh my god, he's hitting my pet. I gotta hit him. And then you're like, oh, I gotta go in because he's hitting the pet. So there's like two problems and then there's two solutions. Yorick moving, and then you following Yorick because he's moving. But the thing is if you let him die, I'm actually very confident you can still win the fight. But like he shouldn't die, right? You should be pinging Baron. That's the thing. Like you should be trying to make him come Baron as much as possible so that they actually come. Like if he's here, it's fine. He can tether and not die, but if he ever dies, it's like pointless because you're not going to be able to follow up, right? Same as if you eat over, you're not going to get follow up. Like we just Sona altered a Warwick E, like what is that? Doesn't do anything, you know? So the key is basically, especially, well, the two champs you main, right, are your turn tools. So you're the guy that's going to turn and you decide when to turn. So you get the luxury of calling Barons and making people just hit it. Forcing people to hit it and then you turn on your terms, right? Like you said about the Herald, that would have been a good play, but they're not even close. Like, and the Jhin decides to fucking do this dumb shit. But like, if Jhin doesn't do this and they all start walking here, you already know what the task is. You're gonna run them down, right? And then you're probably gonna alt E or E ults, right?
Yep.
And Irelia is gonna have a flank here, so this is like, I wouldn't get discouraged by these calls. I think you just need to keep refining what your goal is and then how to like problem solve the situation you're in, right?
Yeah. I think I just panicked too much, as you said, when I saw York fighting. I think that's what it was. Because I definitely had the intention to fight, just not at that point.
Exactly, of course not. That's why you need to mind control him to actually hit the Baron. And if he dies, so the thing I've been figuring out recently, like trying to comprehend about Barons, is there's three things you need for Baron when the team is alive, right? You need a damage source, you need someone to tank, and you need a turn tool. So your turn tool is you, the tank is you for Baron, and the damage source is Sona Jhin, right? In Yorick. So as long as you have those three components, you should be confident like doing Baron. And so when Yorick dies, guess what? You still have everything you need. You have the tank, you have the turn tool, and you have the damage. Right? So that's what I mean by like he's disposable, essentially is what I'm saying. Because he's not any of the three. He's just damage, but you already have damage, right?
Yeah, we had Irelia coming in too.
Yeah, but the problem is if he dies and he's the turn tool and you're like Warwick with no ultimate, you're fucked, right? Because you're just only a tank source. The turn tool is important because if you don't have a turn tool, what's stopping them from just walking up and hitting you, right? You guys clean up. They try to chase you down. Oh, you actually do get chased down. Damn.
I got his flash though.
As long as as long as the game doesn't end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Double inif. Okay, I mean, whatever this death is, you just miscalculated like the chase down essentially.
I was greeting for item gold, is what it was, because I needed the like 80 gold to finish my
Jak'Sho.
Jak'Sho. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, the last takeaway, like, all right, whatever, you miscalculated your potential to die or not, and then after this, the last takeaway from this review is going to be when it's late game. So late game is I'm pretty much gonna say late game's +2 items, because basically when people get one shot, you need to actually ball. Or 4-1 at the worst case, right? But you're 2-2-1 right now. The formation. And now you're now you're grouped together, but you're already you're already 1 HP by the time you group together. It's like you have to be really conscious of this, and like it's the same as the Baron turning sequence. Fuck, brain lag. It's the same as the Baron turning sequence where you need to be able to coordinate your teammates, right? If Ryoik wants to base, everyone needs to back up, essentially. But also you should probably just ping Yorick to stay. If he wants to base, everyone needs to run like into the same space, essentially. Otherwise, you just like it doesn't matter how good of a player you are, you're just gonna lose the game at this point, you know. Like individually. That's why I'm kind of emphasizing this. I assume, yeah, it's just gain more experience on the Baron sequences. I think like once you get